Z SAS Selection, Part 4. Let's rock and roll.
5 days into the course, and over a third of the candidates have now withdrawn. With fatigue and injury taking its toll, the regiment now ratchets up the tempo. The candidates are plunged into a kaleidoscope of intense obstacle courses, combat exercises, and strange role-playing designed to test the body and the mind.
Zenon Clark Jones, take a seat, Mr. Clark Jones. What can I do for you?
I'm from Australia. I'm a journalist, and I'd like to pass through your checkpoint. I believe I need to do that to get to the area I'd like to go to.
If you help me, I help you. There is a ways we can get around this.
Here, candidate 42 must talk his way across a fictitious border while gathering intelligence on the warlord that controls the area.
Okay, number 2, if you haven't got the passport, you pay me a lot of money, and I'm talking lots of zeros, with lots of something in front of the zeros.
Unfortunately, I don't have any money to give you at this stage.
3, or you can help me out, I help you out, and then you can get across the border.
It depends what it is, what I can do for you.
It's a simple thing. I need someone to take 2 radio diodes to a friend of mine in Novitztown. He's got a radio like this one here, it's broken, and I can't talk to you.
I'd be a little bit worried carrying the radio diodes.
Oh, my daughter Layla, please, have a drink.
No, I'm fine.
No, please.
The directing staff employ tactics that put him out of his comfort zone and
Once again, they got them women. Now they getting a rub down. Woo. Boy, you got to drink tea now. They give you some tea and you ain't drinking tea, they gonna get suspicious.
distract him from the task.
It's just a local tea.
That's a very nice offer.
Well, this letter, she will be offended for me. She likes you. She likes this one.
Is there any chance you can tell her to stop doing that?
Please stop giving me a massage. Please. Let me tell you something. I'll be sitting there like, yo, can I get a little bit more over here? Right there. Oh, man, this is day 5, 6, whatever day we on, man. Hey, keep it up. Rub it down.
Sure, if you don't want to, Lena, please don't massage this man. He's uncomfortable.
Much appreciated.
He just likes to make people feel at home.
That's fine. In Australia, though, we don't get that close to each other.
By day 6, the men are in a daze. Now they are sent out on a solo navigation exercise. Although they must prove they can navigate by night and day, the real purpose is to keep wearing them down physically while providing enough space to encourage their growing self-doubt.
People will be saying to themselves, this is not for me, this is not what I thought it was going to be. Others are out there and quite enjoying themselves and saying, this is exactly what I've been looking for. And they're the ones that will probably get through at the end.
Listen, anytime I see a guy with a compass shooting a bearing to a tree, that dude don't know how to do land navigation. He don't know. He out there shooting bearings to trees, trying to go tree to tree. Ain't no chance you getting to where you going, partner.
These guys are given a series of checkpoints. They have to make the maximum checkpoints by day and a minimum of 2 checkpoints at night. In total, they'll cover, at the very most, 76 kilometres if they complete it, at the least about 68.
76 kilometers. Think about that, folks. They just had a 30-kilometer run. Now they on a 76-kilometer movement. Hey, man, my boy 43 still here, though. He's still here.
Sleep deprived and exhausted, the candidates struggle to keep their focus.
Where'd you come from, 42?
From?
I don't know.
Yes, sir. I come from Bravo, sir. Come from Bravo. Sorry, Alpha, sir. Come to Charlie.
You know exactly where you come from now?
I do, sir.
Meanwhile, the directing staff continue to play with their minds and erode their confidence.
How many checkpoints did you say you've done?
5.
5. At this stage, you're probably 3, if not 4, behind most other candidates. 53?
That's it.
For candidate 101, the physical pain and the mental anguish have become intolerable.
What are we doing walking on the track?
I couldn't walk on the undulating ground.
Are you withdrawing?
I'll see the medics first.
for the medics.
So it said at any point during Delta selection, you got 6 sets of eyes on you. They watching you, partner. They always watching you. They know when you can walk down the road. They got somebody hiding in the bushes waiting on you, partner. My dude was in the bushes just waiting on you to walk down the road. And you bit the apple, and now you're going to pay the price.
He is now on the verge of giving up, but is showing no sympathy.
How many checkpoints have you done today?
2.
2?
Yeah. It's been a bad day.
What's wrong with it?
They said it's something to do with my hamstring. Won't let me walk uphill. I can't straighten it out. Put pressure on to walk uphill.
Get your radio out. Call up 0 Alpha.
Good old hamstrings. I would say lack of preparation.
As the night closes in, the medics arrive to assess 101's injury.
Okay, I think we should persist at this stage, okay?
He is told it's not serious enough to be offered a medical withdrawal. The decision is now his. But if he chooses to quit, he can never reapply.
I love it. Hey, let the women go out there and see what he got going on. I don't think you should make it. It's not tough enough. It's not bad enough for you to not continue. Showing him that warm love right there to get him to quit.
Training to get here. You know, holidays, you don't have holidays when you're training. Stuff like that. You gotta be dedicated to this or it doesn't work. So you sacrifice relationships to get here. So I've strapped it again. A lot more support this time. I'll keep going, see how we go.
Completely exhausted, unable to concentrate and unsteady on their feet, the navigation exercise is a dangerous one. A number of candidates are forced to withdraw with broken and fractured bones. 42 is among them. After failing the 20-kilometre pack march, he now has a suspected neck fracture.
How you get a neck fracture, man? What do you do, fall down in the middle of the woods and break your neck? Come on, man. What are we talking about, a neck fracture? I've seen a neck fracture, though, but that was in the ocean with a boat throwing the dude. Man, we got some heavies happening here. Broken ankles are not uncommon. Broken lower legs aren't uncommon. I got to imagine a fractured neck in a land navigation course is kind of uncommon. But I don't know what he did. He fell down a gulch, rolled down a hill, broke his neck.
I was walking along and I went to step down into a ditch in front of me, and it caught me back foot and basically fell ass over head. Sort of just spear tackled into the ground. Yeah.
It seems 42's dream is all but over. At least he will be spared from what comes next. For the men who have survived the first 8 days of the SAS selection course, there is a brief respite.
Foot care. Man, foot care is the number one thing you got to do here. A lot of dudes roll in with a pair of socks, a new pair of socks every day. It's 21 days long. They bring make sure you got your moleskin, all your foot care, your darn tough socks. That's what we rocking in America, darn tough. Foot care and blisters, man. But I'm going to tell you this. You should have been through this blisters phase, all of that stuff in your training. Them feet should be hard as nails. Hard as nails.
Time to heal their wounds and sleep, if only for a few blissful hours. dawn, there is no sign this retraining session will end. As the pain levels rise, so do the withdrawals. Despite the disappointing experience of his first interview, candidate 130 has remained positive, determined to prove himself.
Please, come in.
Oh, struggle to fit through with all
yes,
this.
you Aussies are too fat. Come on.
In this scenario, he must demonstrate he can plan well, under pressure in a foreign land.
We need help from Australia to plan the way we fight. Can you do that?
That is not a problem.
Right.
Let's see if we can sort out this problem.
This is our village. This is where we are. This radio tower, the enemy have been using this radio tower to coordinate the attacks. We've got to destroy that radio tower tomorrow morning at dawn. I'm going to go and talk to my wife for 1 minute.
Yep.
When I come back, give me your plan.
No worries. No worries.
This is a lot like Green Beret training, Robin Sage, going in and out of character, working with locals. So many different aspects of SAS training. So many times they operate out there as a one-man team or a two-man team. Man, your boy in Kenya representing the British SAS, laying it down in the mall. You got to be able to operate by yourself. You got to be able to plan by yourself. You got to be able to win by yourself.
What do you got?
How's the wife? Alright. What we're going to do tomorrow morning, we will attack this first. This will go, so they cannot get any radio transmissions out. You suppress this position, then you move up. We meet you in the middle.
That has got to be the worst plan I've heard all day. You've got them firing from here to here. You've got no idea whether that can suppress that or not. You didn't ask me anything about enemy composition. There's only 2 enemy, maybe 3, at that radio tower. There are 50 men there, but you didn't ask that. Australia is no longer my friend. Australia can leave my country and you can leave this compound. Get out.
It's a learning cycle. It's a learning cycle. My man didn't ask no questions. He just assumed. That's a little bit of that confidence that he talked about, that arrogance that he has. Man, a spot on the map, you need more intel than just, that's the spot on the map is a radio tower.
Enough blood has been spilt without you making more get spilt. Get out.
Yes, I overlooked some critical factors. That could have gone a lot better.
It's safe to say that 130 ain't gonna make it, because they got everybody else's face covered up. I'm gonna go out on a limb and put TV parts in here that played his arrogance up. His arrogance is gonna come back and bite him in the butt like a big brown snake in Australia. Till next time.